Bring my gun and a handful of silver. By the sea we will gather for the fight.
For more than 2 decades, thousands of students have experienced colonial New Jersey firsthand at historic New Bridge Landing in Bergen County. But after a flood damaged the site in 2007, thousands of artifacts had to be removed from the public view, and the invaluable lessons of history taught there put on hold. Students and educators at Roosevelt Elementary decided to raise awareness about the site and jumpstart fundraising efforts for preservation by producing the educational movie Forward to the Past.
There are these 3 modern kids, and there are these colonial people, and the modern kids, through the movie, they learn about the past and how the past is so important.
This house survived more of the Revolution than any home in America. It was used in every year of the war as a fort, a military headquarters, and a battleground. And it's named for General Steuben. He was the German soldier who trained the American Army to fight.
We made this film to promote awareness for the von Steuben House and to raise money, because when it rained, it flooded and a lot of the artifacts got ruined. So we want to help raise money and build a new structure to put them in, somewhere where people can see them.
Come see Betsy Cox, the oldest doll in America.
You can look at this stuff in a textbook, but it's even cooler to look at it in real life, because then you can actually see it and you can feel it and stuff, and then you can know what it was actually like back then.
For over 20 years, we were taking students down to the von Steuben site as part of our history curriculum. We would sit on the floor of the old kitchen, surrounded by all of the things that a colonial family would need in their daily life. You could envision a mother standing in that huge big fireplace cooking, and it was magical.
Well, to load and fire this musket, soldier carries his ammunition back here, called a pouch. All right? In here be about 110 grains of black powder. All right? After loading the powder in the musket, what's fired out of it? 75 caliber.
We tend to think of the Revolution as occurring in Massachusetts or Pennsylvania or in Virginia, which to some degree it did, but based upon the casualties and damages suffered, New Jersey was truly the crossroads of the Revolution, and New Bridge is literally the crossroads of the Revolution.
New Bridge Landing became known as the site of the bridge that saved a nation when General Washington led the Continental Army across the Hackensack River to escape pursuing British forces.
Washington's army crossed over the bridge and into our town, so I think that was really cool. Our area is really important and significant.
This event would go on to be chronicled by Thomas Paine in his essays, The American Crisis, which begin with the now famous line, "These are the times that try men's souls."
4th grade is typically the history of New Jersey, and River Edge is fortunate to have the von Steuben House and Campbell Christie House right in town. And kids would go down there, and Kevin would be the historian. He actually lived in the house, and he would give them a tour and give them a sense of history.
All the kids in our school, the grades before us, they went to the von Steuben House, and they got to see the artifacts, and they got to see the Campbell Christie House and the von Steuben House. But since it was flooded, we couldn't see it, and so it was kind of disappointing.
Casually one morning, checking into the office, I said to Mr. V, you know, the building is still closed. It's really too bad. It was a wonderful site. It was a wonderful opportunity for our students. So about 10 minutes later, he comes into my classroom and says, shall we do something about this? And I said, of course, let's try something. Envisioning perhaps a letter writing campaign, making some phone calls. And conversation went on, and it was like, well, maybe we can do a video.
By partnering with the Bergen County Historical Society and recruiting the help of local video production professionals, the students were able to bring their vision to life in the summer of 2008.
We had to practice a lot, and we had to learn the lines, and we had to rewrite the script.
Look, he's coming over the hill!
I enjoyed the rehearsals a lot because it was very interesting just to see what actors really got to do.
My favorite part is probably when the kids are dancing, and you get to see it because it's very cool, because all of the work of trying to do the dance, it all paid off, and it was very well done.
The students hope to raise enough donations to build a permanent museum for the artifacts and allow the historic buildings to once again be open on a regular basis.
Like if people have extra change, then they can donate it at TD Bank and say that they want to put it into the Newbridge Landing Fund.
I think for the children, it was a unique learning experience. I mean, it was an opportunity for growth they may never have again. It's just a marvelous tool to show people what you can do when a group of people come together.